welcome to our first jazz concert of the year. I am super delighted to get to have filled the role of jazz director this year. Our ensembles are great. I love working with these kids as much as we like to gripe about how early we have to get up in the morning. I'm always left super energetic after an hour-long rehearsal starting at 7:30. And it's just because these kids are great people. So we get to make great music with jazz. On stage with you tonight is Jazz 2. Jazz 1 will appear after them. We have 3 charts for you tonight. The first one is Mr. Cool, and this will each feature sets of soloists. So I'm going to name them in the beginning just because this first one has 4. And then jazz rules are that after the solo happens, you get to applaud and make noise for the soloists and celebrate them during the song. So welcome to the jazz world where you don't have to sit quiet the whole time. You get to cheer them on while they play. Okay? So if you forget, I'll give a little like snap or hand clap as I'm moving the microphone around. So for Mr. Cool, we have Gabe Taylor on alto saxophone, Marco on piano, Nathan. We have a celebrity in the house. Nathan Brown on trumpet, and then we have Caleb Vaughn on trombone. Please enjoy Mr. Cool. Jazz is exciting, and we get excited for it, and that's fantastic. Our second piece tonight is called Jada. It is actually quite an old tune that's been done in many, many styles. We're doing it in a ballad style. This is also going to feature a couple of soloists, which is Gabe Taylor again on alto sax and Nathan Brown on trumpet. Yes. Jazz 2's got one more chart for you tonight. It's called Yardbird Suite. This is one that we've thoroughly enjoyed rehearsing in class and preparing. You will get to hear this again at the McKay Jazz Festival on December 7th, in addition to a new chart that we've been working on. This is one that features, I apologize, I have to look at my notes. 3 soloists, Nathan Brown on trumpet, Tony on trumpet, and Ezra on tenor sax. As I was saying earlier, it's been a delight working with Jazz 2, and their energy has just exploded since the beginning of the year. And we're only 2 months in, so I'm super delighted with their energy and motivation to do great things, and I'm excited to see where they're going to end up at the end of this year. They're really fun to work with. So please enjoy Yardbird, and then we'll have a quick change for Jazz 1. All right, we have Jazz One on stage now. I have to extend a thank you out to all the parents who get up early with their student to make sure that they're in McNary's band room by 7:30 in the morning, or earlier if they have stuff to set up. So it's really contribute to not only your students' development, but the band program and our success. So thank you for all those parents who do this 4 times a week to ensure that we have our members that need to be there. Tonight we're going to play 3 pieces. The first one is a Latin chart. This was one I spent listening way too many hours to this summer, but it was one that I got energized by, and to just imagine Jazz One just killing it on stage. It's a really fun piece, and if you don't start dancing, then we haven't done our job. So this piece is called Trofeo de Bolos. It is translated into bowling trophy. I know, super exciting, but the music is even more exciting. This is going to feature one soloist, Susie Tussing on alto sax. piece for you tonight. It features our lead trombonist, Ricky Wells, for throughout the whole piece. It's a really lovely little ballad called Sunset Glow. We've really enjoyed learning this, even if the saxes don't agree with their little soli. But they play the soli wonderfully. It's been a joy, again, to get to watch them grow even over the last 2 months. So I'm excited to get to see where we go throughout this season. Please enjoy Sunset Glow. Before we play our final piece for the night, I just wanted to give a few announcements to the next upcoming jazz items. It's almost in January. December 7th is the McKay Jazz Festival. I will be releasing the schedule for that within the next week or two, so it'll show you kind of the breakdown of when Jazz 1 and Jazz 2 are playing. But that'll be obviously at McKay Jazz Festival, and that will be our next kind of big set that we'll be playing. And then the holiday concert will actually be combined. So we split the first concert, so it allows our students to be able to be in multiple ensembles and perform at the highest caliber for each of those performances. And then it's also not a marathon for you and for us to have to do all those stage changes, and then it's like a 2-hour concert. So I really, really thank you for, again, supporting us in that change. And I think it's going to allow, again, just our students to grow even more than what they've been doing. That will be December 11th will be our holiday concert. We'll be here. That will be a little bit more of the marathon, but it's a lot of fun with holiday music. And then we have our massive alumni band that plays Sleigh Ride. And there's almost always some type of elf shenanigans with the slapstick in the audience. We'll see what comes up this year. Our final piece for tonight is called Four. It was originally a Miles Davis piece. This is arranged by Mike Tamaro. I believe I'm saying that right. Not tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? All right. I'm getting schooled by my own students. I'm pretty sure maybe it is tomorrow, now that I'm thinking about it. I was so worried about pronouncing the Latin piece correctly, I forgot about all the composers. This is a really great upswing. We are currently about 35 BPM under, and it's still really fast. So our goal this year is to carry this throughout the festival and see if we can get it as close to 200 beats per minute as possible. They're doing a smashing job, and I'm super excited to get to end with this piece. This is another one that I listened to for many hours and just got more excited the more I listened to it. And I think I can say out loud that you guys also enjoy this. I was very nervous about picking music for them because I want the kids to also enjoy what they're playing because they're the ones taking the ownership and performing it. As you see, I count them off and kind of just step out of the way. And I think within the first week, I was hearing almost all of the music being practiced, so good on me for finding something that they love, but that means they play it even better. So this is Four. This is our final piece for tonight. Thank you for coming out. Afterwards, I'm going to ask that both ensembles take one item back to the band room, and then you can go home, because that should be everything. Stands, chairs, and then rhythm section, you take care of your own stuff, okay? Thank you for coming here tonight. Have a great evening. Enjoy Four.